Hey guys, how's it going? Let's talk about Charlie Zelenoff. Charlie Zelenoff is one of, if not the most delusional fake fighter, online troll, and overall just madman online. For those that are unaware, you must have been living under a rock for about the last 15 years or so. Charlie Zelenoff, Charlie Z as he calls himself, has been trolling and disturbing the online community in MMA and boxing forums for almost 2 decades now, I believe. Maybe even 2 decades now. You know, back in the 90s and the early 2000s, you could kind of get away with just completely fabricating stories. But since the modern rise of the UFC, well, even Pride FC, there is no way that any boxer, fighter, or, strike combat fighter could ever be able to lie and pretend, because as soon as you put these guys into an actual boxing or fighting situation, they just completely crumble. As you're seeing in the background here from the clips, a lot of people have seen this. He had issues with Deontay Wilder, Floyd Mayweather Sr. These guys obviously exposed him as a fake fighter who doesn't actually know how to fight. And rather than seeking training and help to learn how to fight, and more importantly, learn how to defend himself, maybe then he might have been able to have had a few, amateur fights, pick up a few wins and actually get some credibility. I remember before I came to YouTube, I used to talk on somebody else's podcast and his name would regularly come up in the joke section, basically updating us on his knockout record. And when it got to the Deontay Wilder stuff, it just became obvious to any person in the world, this guy was way out of his depth. He is no more than like a welterweight or something like that. And he's calling out a guy who went on to be the heavyweight champion of the world. But yet he tried to bully one of the greatest welterweights in history in Floyd Mayweather Jr. He tried to bully his dad, Floyd Mayweather Sr. We all seen these things. And it was around this time that I knew then that he needed help. But what do you think, guys? Should Charlie Z finally be stopped? Please like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.